Olivia. How are you?
Hello, Anca. Welcome out of quarantine soon. So many people, I think the quarantine affects me because I changed my hairstyle and say, no, I made this change just before the quarantine. So I was predicting that.
I know about your change because I'm just going to explain the ones that are watching us. Olivia and I are very good friends, although we know in each other's stories and Instagram every day. But we met years ago at a posing class in central London. Yep. And obviously we talk in English so you guys can understand, but we are from the same country. And obviously we clicked straight away and we stayed friends ever since. I mean, we competed together. We had the same hotel room together. We had fun. So
we had our burger together.
Yeah.
Competition.
Yeah, we went through a lot of emotions and something that we're going to talk about, you know, like when you compete, how you feel the month before, about everything. Olivia wants to cover a few things. I know she's got a few subjects ready for you guys. Oh my God, we'll be here forever and ever.
Yeah, because people, they don't know so many things behind to be an athlete. So probably this is going to be another podcast to have like a podcast with people like they have girlfriends or boyfriends, wives, or they are athletes, but they are not. Exactly like how is Ted. Ted, yeah. Your husband is not an athlete. So probably it's going to be another good podcast to talk with them, because you know, when you go somewhere and you look so good, it's like, oh, I really want to have an athlete as a boyfriend, as a girlfriend, but no one knows the real life of an athlete. It's like a nightmare. So
yeah, no one sees what's behind, and unless you know, other athletes, but no one knows what's behind and how you get ready and what's the sacrifices you do to show that body. And it's not just going to the gym and working for an hour or 2 hours at a time and that's it. It's a non-stop graft, dieting, exercising, putting your family through a lot, because
losing
when, you know,
friends,
going to friends as well, you can't see them, and to be honest, real friends normally understand you, and my friends normally go, yo, do you know what, Anca, do your thing, and when you're ready we go out and celebrate. We can go and have a pizza. But they never, they never bother me. They never, you know, they never tell me, oh, you know, until when you're gonna do this competing, or and when you're gonna stop competing. So, Olivia, I want to go back to you because obviously you are a champion. You are a WBFF pro. You are a period pro. You're a Miami pro. You competed with so many federations, and in the end, you've opened your own business. And you've done a jumpsuits, they haven't you, for gym wear. Yeah, finally. And Olivia's been traveling around the world. Tell me, why America? Why did you go to America? What made you go to America?
I'm so happy you opened this subject because not many people knew. They thought I was there to visit or something. Actually, this dream, I had the visa before for 10 years. And I was competing in London for WBFF, and I didn't even place. I was not sad, but when Monique, another friend, we met at the posing classes, she was competing on a different category, and she didn't place either. So she came really upset. You know, when I saw her face, was so upset, and I said, I forgot about it. I didn't place it. And I said, oh, Monique, we were talking on the backstage. That's okay. It's going to be another competition. You know, friends, this is our for friends. Even if you're winning or losing, you need to help to talk with someone who's not placed it. Because it's hard, you know, it's such a long journey till you get on the stage. So another girl listened what we were talking, and she came to me and says, don't you bother to compete for this federation because they're not good for that. It's like, oh, really? Oh, good. Monique, did you hear her? And she said, yeah. I was like, you know what? We didn't even have 10 minutes since we left the stage. Let's go on the website. And we were with the phone on, says, okay, when is the next one? So we were in May and said the next competition is in November. It's like, okay, it's quite far, but it's okay. Where is it? In Miami. Check. That's it.
Wow.
We registered 10 minutes. Someone told us we are not good for that federation. It's like, I'm gonna show you we are good for this federation. It's just not the right moment. So we booked everything to Miami in less than 1 month. Hotel with a gym, because she was a figure and she had to train quite. Comparing to my training was really shit. She was waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, running on the map for 1 hour. I was sleeping like a cow. Then she. So anyway, less than 1 month. This was in June when everything was set up for November. So guys, girls, if you want to compete, take your time. Don't think, oh, it's next year. It's like, I don't know if I'm gonna handle to next year. You have to prepare everything with at least 6 months before every competition. For example, you, Anca, how long you need to prepare for competition?
Well, depends, because my category, it's wellness. So I maintain a whole year around, more or less. I go like 6-7 kilos above my stage weight, and I try to improve, you know, because it's quad heavy wellness and glutes heavy, so I try and improve that. But really, a lot of coaches will not agree with that. Say, oh, you need to prep for like 3 months or 6 months. You need to work with me. It's a mistake, because you don't even know what my body in what places at the moment. And 2, I've done it in less than 9 weeks in October, what I've won again, and for the 3rd time. So even for me, I'll give myself 3 months, 12 weeks. But then depends. Again, if I go on holiday and if I go a little bit overboard, then I'll give myself a little bit more. But I'm always mindful of what I eat and what I drink.
Exactly, because you said three months before, but before you were so even when you're outside, how to say, off season, when you're off season, you're very careful what you're eating. It's not like you finish a competition, you start to eat, and after with 3 months it is impossible. You need to maintain that shape. Is just different.
But that's the difference between a professional athlete and a person who just wants to go on stage once, just to achieve something, and then coming off the stage, and then they carry on with normal life, you know. But as a professional athlete, it's, as you know yourself, it's always something to improve. So you want bigger shoulders, you want bigger quads, you know, you want a waist smaller, anything. But it's always, you're coming off the stage, and then the work, you know, give yourself 2-3 days, and then the work starts again. So
actually, definitely. After every competition, you know, most of the athletes, they go directly to burgers. 2 weeks, they eat whatever they want. Actually, I'm still continue after every competition. I'm still continue 2 weeks to keep my diet. Not that strictly, but still strictly, because I was doing this and I feel really sick eating fats and burgers after straight away. And since then, no more. Let me finish with America, because this is a really cool thing. Like I had my savings was like 3,500 pounds, my last savings, and I was calculating how much I need for America. So in the end, cost me 3,000 pounds one competition. People, they don't know how much this competition costs. This is another subject we're gonna point at. So you have to calculate the hotel, bikini. This is one good point, because for me it was quite cheap to compete on every competition, because I'm doing my own dresses, outfit, my own bikini. I train myself, my diet, everything. I do this. But there are so many, they have to pay a personal trainer, a nutritionist, bikini, dresses. So the costs go higher. And a piece of bikini is like maybe around 400, can be 800 pounds. One bikini plus the dress,
plus the shoes, plus the jewelry. So we was going to say that to compete as a guy, it's a lot cheaper than to compete as a girl.
Of course,
it's a massive difference.
Fake tan to register, probably 200 pounds, and for a girl around 3,000. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a whole holiday. You know, if you go for like a week holiday, a family of 3-4, easily £3,000.
This is for one category. We have to mention that because you know how it is. If you're competing for 2 or 3 categories, you want different kind of different bikini photos. So you on the backstage, you run and change and come back. That cost another £400.
That's right. I know all about that.
Yeah. So in America it was different. The athletes, they are different. The stage is different. It was the first time in my life when I had to present twice. So you go first without the public. The judges are there. They're gonna give you notes. I have no idea what. And after 3 hours, you go, in this meantime, you go back to hotel. It was like 37 degrees in that time. The fake tan was,
oh my goodness,
coming out. Yeah. So I have to go back at 5 o'clock after 3 hours, and then the public came. So it was so exhausted because you need to be on the stage twice to do the same routine. So anyway, I came first. I'm so happy, bikini.
You should have, Olivia, you should have found the girl who told you that you're not good enough for the federation. You should say, my love, actually, I've just went to America and I won.
I tagged her. I know it's rude, but when I post my video, I tagged her.
Good. I think it's rude. I think it's rude for someone to come up to your face and tell you what you're good and what you're not, especially being an athlete. You're meant to look at your fellow athletes with more respect, and you respect every sport out there because the girl is on stage with you. I think she should have been disqualified straight away just for being mean and rude, because she can ruin your whole mood.
Yeah, this is the difference between an athlete and someone who's competing.
Yeah,
it's a big difference, because
a very big difference.
When someone is training you, doing everything, you just stay like a doll there and you go there directly on the stage. You don't understand the process behind. That's why you don't how to say, I forgot that word. Respect.
Respect.
Respect. Yeah. So I came first. I spent all my savings. I came back with £500 from America, and actually those were the money to pay my rent for next 3 months. And I said, oh my God, what I'm gonna do now? So I called the agency. I told them I don't have money to pay the rent anymore. So I will start looking at trophies like on first place bikini in Miami, and I was packing my things. After 3 days, I come back from America because I need to evacuate. I have no money. So I was like, Jesus loves me. And I was singing, looking at the trophies like, oh my God, I have to what was in my mind? So I did a picture, a selfie with a trophy, and I put it on my WhatsApp. So some of my old clients, I had no idea they were the owner of Bollywood movie production in Mumbai. And they give me a call and say, Olivia, did you came first place in America? I say, yeah, yes, ma'am, I came. And she said, oh, because we were looking for a life coach to travel with us, to come to India.
Oh my goodness, I remember you traveling with them, I remember.
And it's like, oh my God, it's like, I have to check if with my clients, but actually I have nothing. And it's like, oh, I'm gonna come back with the answer in that time. And I just hang the call, and actually I called them the yellows. There is in England, like where you put yellow stuff.
Yellow boxes?
Yeah, yellow boxes. So I put everything in I packed everything. I finished to pack everything because I need to evacuate. In 3 hours, I call a van. They put everything in. I keep one luggage. I call them and say, I'm ready to work for you. When I can start? It's like, can you come next day to Dubai? It's like,
oh my goodness.
Straight away to Dubai, and I start my working. So I worked for that for 1 year. Life coaching was amazing because I'm traveling to Cannes. Another crazy story in France. So in the morning I was doing their breakfast because they need to keep a diet. They were like a whole family, 6 members. training. I was doing the biotherapy plus the sportive massage. This is one thing I really miss doing, the sport massage. Probably I'm coming back to UK. I'm gonna open.
When you come back to UK, I can be your first. Client. You can do me sports massage anytime.
I have to tell you, because I had this cabinet open in Crayford.
Okay.
Where everybody there.
Crayford, it's not even far from me.
Yeah, so I had that open, but I had to leave. I had to leave there. But I miss doing sport massage. I miss the screaming of my client because it's so painful. It's just I know how it feels after.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
I love sports massage.
So yeah, I've been working with them for 1 year. I've been traveling around the world. Was the most beautiful thing to work with billionaires. They were not millionaires; they are billionaires. To stay with them inside. We've been traveling with all the team. There's like a yoga teacher, life coach, me, 2 chefs, and 1 housekeeper. So we were like a team travel and working for them. Unbelievable.
But it was perfect for you because you don't have a family, you know, you don't have kids, so you were free to go. And it came to you at the right time because you didn't have any more money left. You came to the point where you said, oh, what now? What shall I do now? Which I think every athlete goes through this, you know, coming off the stage. You suddenly, I was quite lucky for the past 6-7 years. I never lose motivation. I hope, and I always pray to God, please don't egg me. You know, I love training. I don't want to lack motivation. I might have days when I'm tired, but then, you know, when you look on social media and you see girls, oh, I'm not motivated. I've not been, and guys as well, I've not been motivated for like 2 or 3 weeks. I've never been through it in my life. It's probably because I've been in sports since I was 17, and it's something that I just wake up and do. But I always say, oh my God, I hope it's not me. I hope I don't feel that way. So tell me, what's next for you? Because I'll tell you why I'm asking this. I know you made it. You did a challenge on Instagram.
Which one?
The one with the banana. When it wasn't really a challenge. You just got the attention.
That was so hilarious. So hilarious. Yeah, only one thing. To finish through America, India, and my friend. Yeah, just 1 minute. So when I was working in India, it was like I was on Facebook and someone posted like, "Stop working for someone else, start working for your dreams." It's like, oh, this is quite real. I have my dreams. I have money in accounts now. So what I want to do is like how to combine fitness with designing, because this is my grandma was doing. I grew up in sewing machines, fabrics. This was my childhood. It's like oh, but I can do something. It's like, and I was addicted, and I'm still addicted to wear jumpsuits when I'm training because bras not coming. Everything is perfect. It's just there.
I love jumpsuits.
Yeah, all the time when I was buying one size, because this is most of the time, or S, M, L, they were not fitting. It's like was here fitting, he was less. He was big. Every time I have to change. It's like, you know what? Our body, our athlete's body is total different. So I had to invent this jumpsuit. So it took me like 7. I left India. I left that millionaire working to work for my dream. So I went back to Romania, where the labor is quite cheap. So I opened my workshop there, and I tried for 7 months to find the proper how to say pattern.
Pattern, okay.
So actually I had to invent sizes for athletes. So if you buy a size S from my line, is nothing on the market, because I have to invent that. I have to actually, this is for category. S is for bikini, SM is for figure, and L is for bodybuilding. So I have to think of every category shape.
Yeah.
So this is how I invent my my jumpsuit. And plus, talking with hundreds of girls about this, some of them, they really want to shine, so I have to create one to really bright colors to look confident. One is really happy and funny and goofy, so that's why I invent Arlecchino one. some of the category, they really want people to look at them, but they want to stay safe. So that's why I invented the elegant touch. So I have 5 pieces for different type of girls to feel confident, to be, oh, look, I have goosebumps. I'm talking about my jumpsuit. I'm so happy. Yeah. So what's next? It's gonna be brilliant.
The challenge, be brave. Yeah. So you've done the challenge. You've announced at the end that you're gay.
I'm gay. Yeah. I'm fine. I'm happy.
Congratulations. And I'm going to come back to this in a second. And you said about 1,000 people unfollowed you, people that you actually know or people that you didn't know and they're just your fans.
Today,
how many?
3,000.
No way.
Yeah. But that's okay. They still keep unfollow me like 100 per day or something like that. But they still watching my videos, which is still fine because they're still watching what I'm doing. I don't care about the followers.
See, this is why I think it's so. This is why I think the social media sucks, because they're still watching your stories. And trust me when I tell you that I know that, because I've got people watching my stories every single day, but none of them will say something or like something or, you know, that sort of people, which is fine. You know, you're watching my stories. My stories are not for you, they're for the people I love, and that's me on Instagram. That's why I'm, you know, I like to be sensual. I'm Latin, so I'm gonna dance sexy. And if it's not for you, that's fine. I couldn't give a. So honestly, so you should be proud. Tell me how. I mean, I know I've known you for ages. When did you? Is there a subject that you can talk about? Is it okay for you to talk about?
About what?
About being gay.
I'm totally open. I have no fear. I don't give a of anything.
Very good, babe. I'm very proud of you. I'm proud of you for coming up and saying it. I'm proud of you because you don't care and you stayed. I know you've been through a lot in your life. You know, you lost your mom at a very young age. I think this is the side that people don't see about you. And I've always said I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for who you are. I'm proud of you for making your dreams come true. And I'm proud of you for being my friend. So really, don't even care what people say. Be gay, be bisexual, be whatever you want. You know yourself that you need to be happy before anyone else, no one else. And if you're happy, then, you know, everyone else can follow if they want to.
Yeah, but first I was sick and tired every morning, you know, when you drink a coffee and you try to reply to the messages, you open couple of, not only 1 or 2, there were like 15 messages with horny things. It's like, dude, I don't want to see that. It's like, really? You don't have anything better to do? It's like, so yeah, I had to say that just because not to, no one cares what I was doing before and now, but I have to tell them, it's like, guys, stop sending me because I'm looking for something else. It's like, I don't care about you. I'm fine. And the problem is, I was expected to get a lot of pictures and the messages from the girls. I was not expected to have messages from some of my friends. They are married and they want to divorce to be with me. It's like, oh, damn, I'm a good man.
Wow. That is crazy.
Not expected. But anyway, it's fine.
What else have you got for me? Tell me.
Gee, so much. So tell me, with 1 month before, people, they have to know what exactly what you're doing. You bleach your teeth. For example, I'm bleaching my teeth with 1 month before. I'm doing to chiropractic to fix my bones, to put it strong, because when you train a lot, 6 months, it's like you quite stiff, right? So when you crack your bones, it's like after ta-da, you shine on the stage.
Okay.
So
what I do.
Yeah, what you doing with 1 month before?
Listen, I do everything the month before. If you gave me a parachute, I could jump on a parachute. The month before, I'm stressed out as anyone else, but a nice stressed out. I bleach my teeth as well. I leave my hair for the last 2 weeks, probably not last month. I straighten my hair. I dye my hair. and then that I don't do much the month before. I think it's more mental for me. It's because obviously I've got the boys to look after. I've got the school run. You know, I still have to cook for them different dinners. So it's for me, it's always been a bit more stressful. Not because of them, because the support I get, the support I get from them is just amazing. And
this is what I was telling you. I was thinking before, because you said you were motivated. You are still motivated. This is so important. Our partners, they put an imprint on our prep.
Yeah.
So much. I was in a very, very toxic relationship before, and I was in a gym training. He's like calling me. He's like, "Where are you?" Says in the gym for 2 hours. It's like, dude, if I want to train 3 hours, I'm gonna stay there. So this is so important. You got an amazing husband. You have a beautiful family.
Thank you.
Appreciate them as a wife, as a friend, and as a model. Everything what Ted does to you keeps you up. And look, I'm talking about you.
He does.
I just love you. I appreciate, and I love seeing people love each other. It's like, stop making work. So if you're in a toxic relationship, you cannot prep. Just take a break. It's okay to have a break before a competition. You need to do a lot of commitments if you're competing.
Yeah, if you're competing and if your partner is not supportive of you, you will have to choose, I'm afraid, something that it's not very nice for him to make you choose, but for your own mental being, you'll have to choose, because the road to the stage, it's such a long journey and it's so emotional. And the last thing you need is someone to, especially someone that you love, to make it harder for you. You just have to, they have to support you. And if they don't support you, A, you're in the wrong relationship, or B, don't do the sports, because you can end up on stage not being prepared like you wanted to be prepared. You can end up on stage being sad and not enjoying the day. And because of what?
I had to break up. So I made a big commitment to continue competing. I broke up with that person, and was the best thing I ever done, ever, to be honest. I was so happy I could continue. I've done this 2 months before the competition.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry after. I don't have time now. Anyway, after 2 months, I forgot about it.
Yeah, but you've been strong enough to do it, where other girls, I think, they can't do it.
I had to, you know. I was working on the money. Well, I was not competing on that person money. Everything what I've done is from my pocket. What people they don't know. I calculate every time when I was competing. So till now, I think I spent 28K pounds.
My goodness. I don't, do you know what? Now we're talking about K. I don't even want to ask Ted. If you ask Ted how much have I spent, he'll go, God knows. But do you know?
I did from my own pocket. So I know exactly how much I could afford to buy a house. But I choose my career to invest this money in my career and my business. And after, if I'm gonna have money, I'm gonna buy a house. If you buy a house, what? I'm gonna say there, what?
So I'm gonna, because obviously you're gonna come and we're doing Pure Elite in Romania, and Olivia was gonna come and help originally anyway. So I'm so looking forward to go to Romania together. But also, I want to ask you: Are we going to compete together in October?
In UK?
Yeah. I mean, listen, you're in UK. You come into UK. You're gonna compete with me on stage. We're gonna have the same fun again. Because I think Stuart was saying from Pure Elite that for sure it's gonna be a competition in October, the Worlds.
I don't care if it's not gonna be on the stage. We're gonna organize on somewhere on the. I don't care.
Oh, amazing! I'm so happy. I was gonna say I'm gonna ask her just directly to see what she says.
Begin prepared for this. Everything is prepared. It's just
perfect.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. I want to start competing in America from now on. So probably Pure Elite is gonna be my last show in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to go Australia, Canada, and New York.
Amazing. Good luck.
Yeah, these are my goals for next year, probably.
Good luck. I'm looking forward as a friend to see your journey.
thank you very much. Let's go competing because we are anyway. This is a good thing, you know. For people, they start competing and they never been in a huge competition like this federation, WBFF, Pure Elite, Miami Pro, and they've done like small competition. When you get there, start to talk with everyone. Don't sit in a corner, friends, socialize. Is okay. Everybody is stressed like you. It's like, remember when we was a girl from Romania, I'm not gonna tell her name, and she was not talking with anyone. It's like, girl, let's go to help her. It's like, put her bikini. We were.
Oh yes.
We
yes,
were
I remember.
Same category. Me and you, we've been competing on the same category.
Yeah.
And Shivani as well. Hen.
Yeah.
And I remember I was calling Anastasia one month before. It's like, she said, oh, I'm not ready. It's like, girl, come on, it's gonna be fun. And she came first, I came second. It's like, oh, and someone else told me, was better not to call her. It's like, no, this is the competing.
That was her moment, and you were happy for her as a friend. Yeah.
No, I have to appreciate people. They are better than me. Once I came second and someone else came third, but she was looking way much better than me. And I went on the backstage. She was quite upset, and I told her, it's like, girl, you deserve my place because you look better than me. And I said this from the bottom of my heart. I never say I'm better than you. It's just I prefer to say you're better than me. So I miss competing.
Yeah, I know, me too. And it's always, you never know when is the last show, because you finish the last show, you enjoy life, and then you feel, I'm going to take some time off. But that time finishes soon, and then you think, oh, I'm going to do another one soon. So yeah, I was talking to someone at my other podcast, how hard is with Charlie, he's a coach, Charlie Garford, and how hard is to finish competing and when do you actually retire. So he said that the best thing is not to say when you retire, just go with the flow. Because if you fancy doing another show in 2 years, then what are you going to say? Oh, by the way, I'm back now. Just don't say. Just take some time off, take as much time off as you want, and don't say that you're going to retire.
I'm never gonna say that because I started competing when I was 16 years old, not in fitness. I was doing kickboxing. This is how I started competing for fitness.
Oh, really? I didn't know. See, there is a few things I don't know about you, Missy.
Yeah, you've seen a couple of videos. I'm punching the bag and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so I was a Romanian kickboxer fighter. Yeah, I was for Dinamo.
I've seen, oh, amazing. By the way, who doesn't know what Dinamo is? It's a big team in Romania. Yeah, I've seen videos of you.
They have handball, all kind of sports there.
I've seen videos of you boxing, but I didn't know that was your first sport.
Yeah, I was in lots of matches, and I was beating my last match when how can I say in English?
I don't know what to say actually. What does it mean?
Like a pumpkin. It's like my head looks like a pumpkin.
No way.
Yeah, my head was smashed in that match, and I really miss that. I really do miss. But I had the car accident, which end up with 8 surgeries, knee surgeries, eye surgeries, 2 wrists entered to my lungs. I lost my lung, but after that I recovered, so I have like a new lung. So that affected me. My coach says I can't continue fighting, but I'll still keep going on the gym. So one of my friends, Barry, everybody knows Barry, I think, from Cryford. We are training together and say, why not competing? It's like, competing for what? It's like, for bodybuilding. It's like, can you see I'm just fit? It's nothing. I had no idea, Anca, about anything about fitness. I never seen a show about fitness. Nothing. And
oh, wow.
I'm serious. For me, when I look back, I didn't even know I won overall. Yeah, I won.
I remember.
Overall. Do you know?
I remember you said what overall?
And
yeah.
I told him I should say, oh, thank you, but I said, excuse me, but I compete for one category. Why I have 2 trophies? And he said, smile, donut your overall. It's like, okay. It's like, and I have the picture with the two trophies, I have no idea what is overall. I have to come back on the backstage to Google it. I was with Andre Deyu, and that time he came first place as well. And Andre Deyu says, "Oh, I'm so proud of you, baby." So it's like, oh, I'm overall. I have
Oh
no
my
idea.
goodness.
Still in the backstage, I have no idea what was that. So yeah, I'm start competing, and he said, "When is the next competition?" And Barry says, 2 weeks. It's like, okay, I'm going to see. So in 2 weeks, I have no idea. I contact Veronique Reyes for bikini. I was actually, when I registered Miami Pro on the website, I registered for figure. I had
Oh my
no
God.
clue, nothing. And I was doing the Skype with Veronique to take my measurements. And she asked me, it's like, what category you compete? It's like a figure. It's like, yeah, but you're not for figure, you're for bikini. It's like, okay. And I changed. You know,
So you was...
I didn't knew anyone from and my first competition, I was looking on YouTube videos. This is one good subject. You need to, for athletes, if you want to compete, you need to take posing classes. You can't go on the stage with YouTube videos. That
Definitely.
sucks. Yeah, so I was preparing that, and on the backstage, you know, when you are a first girl on your category, the others, but in front of you, I didn't know there were other category, and I saw the girl was posing like this with the leg, you know, and I was like, oh, she's posing funny. No, she's not funny. She's posing really cool, and I did her posing, and I have the picture like this on bikini, looking up
No
there.
way.
So hilarious. Yeah, but there were like 40 girls, and like they called me 10, first on 10. It's like, oh, if I had no idea what is about fitness, what to do, and I had this in 2 weeks, I have to continue. So I took notes, everything what I need, posing classes, bikini, shoes, everything. So in 7 months, I came first place, and overall, but I work out shit of me just because I wanted to do that. So everybody can do it.
So you really started like from like A, for you didn't have a clue.
Tell me about your first competition. How you decide?
My first competition actually was with WBFF. After I had Teddy, I think Teddy must have been 2 years old. To me, I was in the best shape of my life, but obviously for the federation, I didn't come out anywhere. I looked good. You know, it wasn't, back then it wasn't as expensive as, it was still expensive, but nothing like now. And from there, I just carry on competing. But I fell in love with, I worked with actually Andrea Brazier. I don't know if you know.
Yeah,
and
now
yeah,
I know people.
I worked with her for a while, and then I remember watching her at work, and I thought, oh my gosh, she looks amazing. And she said to me, oh, I was a runner, because obviously you start running and then you do classes. And then she said to me, oh, why don't you compete? You look so beautiful, you should compete, and you've got the legs for it. And I was thinking, what's competing? She went, no, that's what I do. It was no Instagram, no Facebook, nothing back then. And she just showed me, sorry, it was Facebook, sorry, but I wasn't on Facebook, but it wasn't Instagram. So Facebook, it was, I don't even think it was, to be honest. I was 30, I was 30. I was 29 actually, sorry, 29. And I'm 30, I'll be 38 this year.
No, I was thinking like the competition was in October, for example. How long time before you decide you want to compete?
Oh, I decided 7 months before, and I did a 6 months. In fact, her husband at the time, Tom Brazier, was my coach. And I trained for 6 months. Obviously, I didn't train as hard. I cut corners, you know, and that's why I didn't listen to my coach 100%, because it was hard. I didn't even know. He gave me the list and the plan, and I was like, maybe I should change that with that. So that was the biggest mistake I've ever done. I've learned. So yeah. I looked on stage and I think, oh my God, these girls look amazing. What am I doing here? But, you know, I was on stage already. I got a nice bikini. In fact, Veronique made me a bikini as well. And she's lovely, bless her. And then I tried. To me, I was the best. The pictures came out nicely. Obviously, when I looked at the other girls, I thought, oh, I'm not gonna come up nowhere because these girls look just the bomb. So I'm the first one to say. And from there, it was just, I was becoming hungrier. I want to look like that. I want to be like that. I want to come back and win. I've never gone back to WBFF.
It's an addiction.
But then, pardon?
It's addiction.
It's a very expensive
80% who start to compete, they can't stop. I can't stop now.
No, it's definitely an addiction. It's definitely an addiction because you feed on ego, and people tell you look good and you like them, that you're telling you fitness. A lot of people say, oh, it's a health fitness. I'm training for health. 99% of them, they're not telling the truth, because if 99% of them, they're training for ego and to look good, and then the health comes after. But that's something they will never say because they don't want to say. They just want to fit in with social media. They just want to tell social media what they want to hear. Well, I can't be like that. I need to say that it's so
bullshit.
If I get unfollowed, it's fine. It's not a problem.
You need to be exactly how you are, but this that's why my old image I adopted slowly without even notice. I'm not that person. It's like I was looking, because I didn't know anything about the fitness. I started to look at Instagram, Pinterest, all the pictures, and all the girls, they are short, booty, pump. Yeah, it's like, okay, I'm gonna try to do that. So I bought a 1 meter stick to do all the photos. It's like, you know what, this is not me. And this is why I done the video with the banana, but after 5 years. But 5 years,
I mean, listen,
social media.
Yeah, you do it to get followers. And I always say in fact, I think iBodyTV, the guys, was a question at Body Power. Do you train for health or for looks? Do you know what? To be honest, I train for looks, and because I like to get dressed nice. I like to look good in the morning. So when I look good, I feel good. And that's the bottom. That's the truth. And if they want to come up and say, "Oh, it's health," but I'm not including in this. I want to mention, and I really want to specify. I don't include the people that have accidents or mental issues, or if they've been anorexic. That's probably the 2% I'm talking about. But the most of the girls, they look on the girl on Instagram. She's got a good body. I want to look like her. Therefore, I'm going to start dieting and I want to go to the gym. And then slowly, oh, I feel good now. And it's a mental problem, or, what I'm trying to say, they're never going to say, I'm training for, to look for looks. They'll always say, I'm training for health. And obviously that comes with looks. But straightforward, pretty much everyone they're training for looks, and they can preach all day long what they want, but watch my Insta after that, they're gonna go like 3,000 followers less. Why did you say
that? I don't care. For me, followers are numbers. If
exactly
someone wants to that's why I'm not depressed. Before I was depressed when I was seeing 100, they're living in like, why, what have I done wrong? It's like, who cares? I'm still gonna be an athlete. If social media tomorrow is gonna be, I'm still gonna be an athlete. There are so many girls there pretending, if they go on a gym, take a picture, and after they take a picture with abs or something, they're athletes. If social media tomorrow is leaving, they're nothing.
Yeah,
I'm still gonna be an athlete, and I don't have time to post all the time, to do all the video, because you know how it is. For guys, it's simple. Take a glass, take name pick. No, girls, they have to do the makeup, the hair, the bows. And for girls, it's much harder to be on social media. And what I was saying is like how to get more followers. Why the guys, they have more followers comparing with the girls? Because they have the gay platform, and so many athletes perform, and they get so many messages from the gays, and there is a gay community, and there are so many girls, they have to post lots of pictures almost naked. So this is what I really hate in these days, because as athletes, to become like a porn star without even asking for, is just because the social media asks. Girls, don't do that. Don't try to be like, if you see a naked girl, is like, that is not okay. for doing that. Probably she's doing money for, I have no idea, but if you don't make money with it, don't post these things for free. Your body is not for free. Don't even sell it, but be who you are. Don't try to have followers being naked. It's not okay.
Try to get followers for who you are, not to, yeah.
But you can see some of the girls, they really struggle to do those photos, right?
Yeah, definitely.
If this is like a natural thing to you, fuck, do a photo, yeah. So because I've been studying for 3 years comedy theater, I want to come back to be funny. I have so many ideas. This is one point I want to come back to UK, because I'm working with Lukman. He's my photographer and my video cameraman. He's unbelievable talented, that guy. You met him on the O2?
Yeah.
When we had the photo shoot? And
yeah,
O2
I remember.
Yeah, that's Lukman. So I want to come back to UK, because I have lots of projects. You're gonna laugh. I was laughing when I was writing the script, because I have a notebook only with scripts for videos thing. Yeah. So I'm coming back just to do this project with him. He is just amazing. You need to find your own photographer and your cameraman, and to have like a team, because when you become an athlete, you need to be part of social media. This is what Arnold Schwarzenegger was saying. Learn today, share it tomorrow, if you want to become a successful person.
Definitely, I agree. Yes, as an athlete, you have to be on social media, and you've got to ignore all the negativity, and you got to concentrate on just positivity. And like you said, you know, with or without social media, I'll always be an athlete. Just put me on a stage, give me a shiny bikini and a nice pair of shoes, give me 3 months time to prep, and I'm on it.
You know, someone asked me, is like, oh, if tomorrow, if I'll give you tomorrow 10,000 pounds, what you gonna do with? And it's like, 10,000. It's like, I'm gonna register to all the federation in the world. I'm not gonna buy a bag. I have nothing to keep, and my trophy doesn't.
Me neither.
It's like
me neither.
So yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna compete all around the world. Yeah. And do you have anything prepared for?
No, I've asked you all the questions I wanted to ask you. My main question was, why America? If you're going to compete with me again in October, and I got the answer, yes.
I would love to.
And what else? I'm excited that you're coming back to UK, because I know you like you're traveling, and you try to settle in Germany, Spain. You've been everywhere, so it would be nice to have you back, actually.
Well, yeah, I have to go. Actually, now I'm forced to go back to Romania, because I need to change my passport. And yeah, it's quite tiring. It's tiring when you travel a lot, because, for example, when I come back to start my business, luggages from France, India, Dubai, England, and one more. I forgot where. There's 37 luggages. It's like,
oh my God.
I
don't like luggages. Honestly, if I could have someone to pack for me every time we travel, I'll be the happiest woman in the world. I do all the cooking, it's fine, but like, if I could have someone just to do it for me, I hate packing. It gives me anxiety.
I love packing. I dislike unpacking. I hate to unpack.
I don't like neither.
When you come back from holidays, it's like, oh my God, you're sitting there for 3 days.
Yeah, yours. How about mine? I have another 2 boys to unpack from. I'm like, no, this is hard work. I have to prepare mentally for it.
Babe, we need to go to Los Angeles together, definitely. Probably, why not? I'm challenging you. Come to compete in America with me.
I don't know. It's a long way. I don't know. Listen, you never say never. I'd like to go to America, maybe to finish my career there. Is there anything you want to cover? Anything else you want to cover?
Yeah, if you've had any funny situation with the fake tan.
With the fake tan, do you know what, Olivia? I was quite lucky that I've never had any bad anything. But I know we want to tell you guys that obviously, as for girls, when you do your tan, for people they've never competed before, we say,
Yeah.
you have to, when you go to the toilet, obviously, you know, you've got to be so careful how you wee. It's ridiculous, and it's you can't even picture it. So I've never had any accidents, but I know girls getting so stressful being patchy, because obviously you got to go back to the makeup tan, to the tanning team, and then they have to do it all over again for you. And basically it's like stress full on.
For me, every time something happened. So my first competition, with the 1 hour before I'm going on the stage, I still have the photo. One girl was sipping some water, and someone said something funny, and she did like, oh my picture. So on my leg is like I had like a big stain of shit, because when you put water, it starts to get. You need to be so careful with that tan. Some of them, because they have long nails, they have to sleep with gloves. So these are information people they don't know. With the fake tan, you wearing like a very large jumpsuit.
I don't know what happened. I think Olivia's internet went all wrong, and we were trying to get back on it, but I don't think she can, and we're running out of time. I just wanted to say thank you so much, Olivia, for joining me today on my podcast. Thanks to the guys from iBodyTV to set it up, and thank you guys for watching it and supporting me. I hope this is gonna be something that you enjoy, whether you're an athlete or you're not an athlete. It was just a normal, raw conversation between us. It wasn't planned. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. See you later.